clean up after multiple tornadoes tore throughout the state just last weekend. One Choctaw, Oklahoma family found themselves in a very scary situation when tornadoes slammed into their homes as they were asleep. Newlyweds Emily Swinson as well as Rocky Campbell went to bed when it seemed like the storm was actually shifting directions and maybe avoiding their home. A few hours later, Emily was actually awakened by Rocky as he pulled her out of her bed and into a closet. That's where they hunkered down as a tornado destroyed parts of their homes while they were still in it. We welcome in Emily as well as Rocky, who joins us now to recount their experience during this scary situation. I want to thank you both for spending a little bit of time to tell us your story as you went through such a scary situation there. First and foremost, walk us through the day when you knew severe weather was on the way. Did you guys receive any warnings ahead of the storm, and how did you guys prepare ahead of time?
Well, we knew that whole day that there was going to be a threat of severe weather because they were moving football game times and everything earlier to prepare for that. And but it kind of went later and later into the evening, and then it ended up hitting the next early Sunday morning.
I know this is a scary situation, and we are looking at some of the images that your community looked like directly afterwards. Rocky, this question is for you. What was going through your mind when you woke up and you were expecting or seeing this tornado to possibly hit your home directly? What was that atmosphere like, and what even gave you or prompted you the idea to hide in the closet?
So I was actually already awake, and my daughter had just laid down, and I heard the wind. The wind sounded different than it had ever sounded. It sounded like it was coming through the house, and so I went to wake my daughter up, and I got to her bedroom door, and my ears popped, and I was like, "Oh man, this is different than anything." And so grabbed her, and as we're walking back across the house to go wake Emily up, glass was breaking, insulation was swirling around the house, and then we went to wake Emily up, and it was really hard to wake her up. And we just, our closet's where we usually go, so we just got her up and went in there and wrote it out.
And Emily, my question is for you because you were fast asleep during this. So how is it for you to wake up into chaos and just follow the direction of your husband?
Well, I mean, it was scary for sure. I mean, being dead asleep, and I was woken up by Rocky throwing me on the ground and hearing glass breaking. I think I got debris in my mouth, and Cortland was crying. So I mean, it was just chaos. So I think it was nice that he was leading us to the closet because I didn't know what was happening at the time.
Absolutely. I mean, you were fast asleep, and this is a scary situation unfolding. I want to say first and foremost, I hope that baby girl is okay. I know that you mentioned she was awake during the time that you guys hid in the closet too. So I hope that she is doing well as well. Looking forward though, of course, looking forward, when it comes to thunderstorms and severe weather, how do you guys plan to kind of, prepare for these storms as they come moving through? Do you guys have now a family plan that you put together? And how are the damages from here on out? Do you guys plan on staying there in Oklahoma?
We actually we just got a rent home that we're going to move into tomorrow in Choctaw, not very far from there actually. So that has been a huge stress reliever, but I think as far as planning, we'll find a safe spot in the home. There's not a storm shelter in that home, but we'll find our safest space in the home, and we'll listen when the alarms go off and when there are storms headed our way.
Absolutely. Listen, I hope you guys the best moving forward. Again, congratulations. I heard that you guys were also newlyweds. And again, I just hope that this is just the start of a really good recovery journey for you guys. And we thank you for even spending the slightest moment of your time here with us to tell us your story.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
And if we could just say, thank you. Our community, our family, our friends have supported us beyond what we could ever imagine. So just a public thank you to everyone who's been there for us.
It's been incredible.
Absolutely. I'm so glad to hear that. It's about that resilience there, especially in a situation like this, in the aftermath of a situation like this. So again, wishing you guys the best, and I hope that everything kind of pans out from here on out for you guys.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.